Why hello there, Slomdy back again, and so I thought, since I'm in a relaxed mood, I'd talk about rage, because conflicting stuff makes sense. Um, that's not the only reason. Actually, earlier today, I'm a sixth form student, for people who don't know, and basically the last year before I go to university, or college as I think Americans call it. Anyway, because we are like the senior students of the school, we actually have what you would call duties, where we basically just have to stand around outside making sure that shit doesn't happen at lunchtime and break time and stuff like that. And before today, basically, my partner for the duty basically never showed up. So what would happen is I'd wait until duty team leader comes, and wait until he registers me, then fucks off, so that I can just go and eat, because my duty is in the first half of lunch. Um, and I get paired up with a guy. Basically, I really don't enjoy his company. I know that sounds incredibly British. He's fine in terms of actual personality, and it's not like he's a chav. He's a horrible person to be with. He's grumpy. He's moody, but he's just one of those people who just annoy the living shit out of you, if you know what I mean. Um, and like him just being there put me in a really foul mood. Like, I was really trying to get away from my duty early, because like it's he's fine, but he really does things by the book. I mean, because I normally leave my duty really early, and like 10 minutes early, out of a half-hour duty, maybe even 15. Like, him being there and him being so by the book, I I literally had to stay for the entire duty. And he was just trying, because bless him, he was trying to make conversation, but to be honest, he's not brilliant at it, and his social skills aren't brilliant in general. But yeah, I mean, for some reason, this just put me in a really foul mood. So, literally for the rest of lunchtime, I was just in such a bad mood, and when it came to actually having to do work in the afternoon, I just really was not getting on well at all. I mean, I was doing it, but I was doing it really slowly, because I was just like, oh, fuck's sake, this is wrong and this is wrong, or is it wrong? No, it's not. Fuck, I'm doubting myself. God damn it. Um, yeah, NSFW for by the way. Anyway, but it just really put me off, like all work I was trying to do, and it's actually similar with games. I especially with Monday Night Combat, just certain people can really put you off your game. For example, if there's half decent people on the enemy team, and just for example, you've got a team of absolute retards, you know, the kind, the supports who don't know how to heal people, the ones that only yeah, the ones that hug their fire bases, the tanks that think they've got their jet guns got infinite range. You know the ones. Uh, oh yeah, and who can forget the let's call them slap happy assassins. Uh, yeah, you know the people. But having them on your team and having someone who's more or less the same skill on the enemy team, but they decide that their sole mission in the game is to kill you, because you're the only decent player on your team. It can be incredibly frustrating, because essentially what happens, I don't know if it's the same with everybody else, but when somebody just purely goes after you, and they kill you repeatedly, when you feel that you're the same skill level as them, if not better, it feels like they're doing something really cheap, and basically just denying you of your ability to play the game properly. because literally their sole mission is to make sure you're off the field, and then their secondary objective is to win the game. And not only will it, yeah, not only will it ruin your own personal performance, but it also, if you're like trying to cooperate with any one person, it just really breaks down a team dynamic. Like if you're like really focused on the game itself, you can channel it to aggression in game, and actually focus more in the game. But you have to have such a high level of discipline and focus in order to be able to do that, in order to push yourself harder to win, just so that the guy that you're playing against doesn't win. I know for a lot of people who play Monday Night Combat still, that person is Hobo with a shotgun, or at least it is in EU. Simply because Hobo is the kind of person who just rocks up in a game, stays for one game, stomps everyone, it's just like, oh, this is boring, and leaves. And because of that, everybody hates him, because he literally just like rocks up, plays. Everyone I know says it's super tryhard. Well, his playstyle is super tryhard. For example, when he plays tank, he always line of sight glitches with the railgun, things like that. Just really, really obnoxious tactics, just in order so that he can win. He stays one game and then leaves immediately afterwards, and that puts people in a really bad mood. Well, basically not being able to take revenge in some way, shape, or form. For example, when I play Assassin, I actually use, well, basically, when I play Assassin, my way of getting back at people who just kill me over and over again is making sure that their objective stuff, such as turrets, moneyball, and bots, don't last. And that's my way of getting back at them. I'm just like, yep, you may have been killing me repeatedly, but I still won the game. So all in all, fuck you, because in the end, what has your I don't know, 60 kills and 3 deaths done if you've lost the game? You've not kept map control. You've not kept me off the field long enough for me to do my job. There's really not much you've done other than just amassed a whole load of cash. And it's kind of one thing that I hope will be fixed in Super Monday Night Combat, in it being a lot more objective orientated. I'd love to see some tutorials like you have in Team Fortress 2, but I also think it'd be nice to have like a kind of ranked playlist, and then a ranked mode, and then so like all the ranked servers separate from just like dicking about servers, because to be honest, like in Monday Night Combat, some of the dicking about you can do is just brilliantly fun. For example, one thing that I really like to do, and nearly yawned there, is just play fucking tank. I'm horrible at tank, and pretty much when I do, charge is my crutch. Charge 3 is my crutch. Just go charge everywhere. Spam all the death blossoms that you can, and also railgun grapple people out of the ring whenever you can, because fucking beard punch. I mean, the game Monday Night Combat in itself, because it has such a light-hearted tone, I think that people kind of try and contrast that by taking it way too seriously. That's just my opinion. I mean, I have no idea if that is the case for everyone, but people really do need to loosen up more in that game, because I mean, if somebody starts tryharding, then it just completely sours the mood, because it starts putting people on tilt. Because basically what happens is as soon as somebody is on tilt, they start playing badly. Somebody else gets angry with them for playing badly, or if they're speaking to them, then their bad mood rubs off on them, and basically it just becomes a massive cycle. Apart from the guy who's playing well, um, who eventually ends up being the center of all the hatred. It just really isn't that productive at all. I mean, I know rage quitting is like pretty annoying. I mean, there's a guy on the EU servers who's called Unsafest Party Animal, who pretty much has earned himself the nickname of Unsafest Party Quitter due to the frequency that he quits. But if I'm perfectly honest, that is the case in some for some people. I mean, people who find the game incredibly unbalanced, just in general, have real problems dealing with tryhards, and I don't blame them because at times tryhards, when you're just trying to dick about, for example, um, when I try and play Demo Night on Team Fortress 2, I know I haven't put up much gameplay of Team Fortress 2, but I do play it more than I play Monday Night Combat at the moment, just because I play with Daz Tora and Fluttershy Commissioner a lot at the moment, and that's what they play. I mean, yeah, that's what they play, so I end up playing with them because I enjoy their company. But literally, like, if I get really pissed off when I'm forced to play at like a serious class, like serious Demo Man, rather than Demo Knight, or like fucking Spy or Scout or Medic. Medic's probably the one that I go to when I want to be really try hard. But it's just so frustrating when everything that you do just results in you being denied. Yeah, I've talked a bit too much and it's become kind of ranty. So, yeah, see ya.